Guys, we have officially struck a code red. They are talking about Zenless Zone 0 version 2.0. No, this is not clickbait. I've only seen the first 30 seconds, but we're about to get started right now. Holy loud.
Welcome to today's Dev Talk. It's been nearly a year since the official release of Zenless Zone 0.
Wait, I just realized he's talking in English.
Our
W.
team would also like to use this opportunity to share with you some of
Wait
the
for it.
development progress for version 2.0.
There it is, 2.0. Holy cow, dude. What? Season 2 for the story. Okay, we're going into Uncharted territory. So we have story direction, game experience, content optimization, combat design, event design, and early character planning. And then developer notes at the end. Okay, dude, you got my attention. Let's go and get captions on as well.
Is a district of the Throne Quarter, near the Lemnian Hollow. The earlier settlers of this region were tasked to monitoring the highly volatile Lemnian Hollow, and the name Wi-Fi is derived from the Cantonese characters.
Okay, so I'm guessing they're just kind of setting the stage for what's to come right now.
From the anomaly called the Hollows. Later,
I do hope that they do show a little bit more, but they'll probably save a lot of that for... Oh, we are getting some gameplay! Bro, some special program, like a mini special program maybe? Okay, okay.
That's highly resistant to ether corruption. Mining and processing porcelain has just become the core industry of Wi-Fi Peninsula. Behind this massive industry and its profits, however, lies a tangled mess of factions.
Dude, I'm liking the music. Dude, ZZZ music has always been pretty on point.
Throughout the story this fall, for example, Zara's true plans behind the sacrifice and the bringer incidents, the conspiracy behind the mysterious
I'll probably also go ahead and timestamp this because I don't know when exactly we're gonna get to any of like the juicy news. It does seem like he's kind of talking about stuff from like the setting perspective.
For example, that way seeker with yellow cape we saw
What? Who is that?
Leader of Summit.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude, she looks amazing! Are you kidding me? I know what my thumbnail's gonna be!
And become a new disciple of Summit. Yixuan will become our steadfast support and guide us in her craft as our mentor, helping us explore the hollows directly. Besides
so, the cool thing is we already have a good cast of characters set. Oh, okay, so Obel Squad. Oh, we get into Idol Faction! They're showing up!
We've prepared a Season 2 teaser trailer to be released on April 13th.
Wait. Oh, okay. Very soon, April 13th.
For the content direction
okay, gameplay. This is gonna be the good stuff.
Simply adding more characters and areas.
That's what I like to hear. It's not just a character roster update.
Incorporated this feedback into our design philosophy, making an adjustment.
Because we don't always just need more endgame, just more ways to interact with it.
The most noticeable change is in the map design. We've completely revamped the entire map experience.
Hopefully less TVs. They've already done a pretty good job at that though. I'm so glad that they backpedaled on it. That was honestly the biggest W that they made. Excuse me.
First, let's talk about the design of the main city area, Feilong Heights.
Feilong Heights.
Area much larger to ensure comprehensive city functionality.
I think they're really just kind of teasing stuff right now.
While also reducing loading times caused by scene transitions.
Let's go!
The new daily system will also be designed to match the local culture and the customs of the Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Honestly, I haven't really had that much problem with the dailies because you pretty much just only use your energy. But hey, anything to change the loop, I'm all for. Okay, so I've kind of noticed that there's a lot of Chinese themes at work. I'm fine with that.
Bamboo Dispatch. integrating residential areas with exploration areas, and creating a smoother experience. As for the visuals, with the help and careful maintenance.
Also, I think it's a big W that they know that there is a huge English audience, so they decided to get someone who's a translator. I think we got to give props where props is due.
New fonts that match the vibes of 随便 tempo. The frequently mentioned loading issues has also been resolved in Feilong Heights.
Okay,
Previously,
good stuff, good stuff.
in the underlying
Because I have noticed there has been quite a bit of loading times, just in between stuff.
Does not match the actual size of the video store from within. So we need a loading screen to bridge the interior and exterior of the store. In Feilong Heights, however, returning home is no longer a process that requires waiting. Additionally, we've optimized the pathway in Feilong Heights. The function area will be more concentrated, and the path to access each area will become more efficient.
I kind of like that because you're kind of only visiting the same areas anyway, so if it could be a little bit more consolidated, honestly, I'm down for that.
Rooms of the aerospace city located within the Leminian Hollow.
So they also pretty much just confirmed that after version 1.7, because the next one is going to be version 1.7, we will be going to the 2.0. Okay.
In version 2.0, we will begin our exploration of the Leminian Hollow from the edge of the aerospace city. With the past few versions as precious learning experience, its overall design will be more refined, with larger explorable areas, more robust systems, and more streamlined guidance. One distinct improvement is that
okay,
completing their training at 随便 tempo, the proxy siblings no longer needed to return to the video store to access the
let me run that back real quick one more time because that was kind of fast. Okay, so accept mission, head to random play, interact, and explore and fight. So I guess you don't got to do that anymore. Sure. Anything that makes it a more smooth experience. I think it's just a automatic plus.
The craft they will learn will also be of great help in their future.
I do wish they showed off just a little bit more though, because they're kind of just telling us stuff that's gonna happen, but it's not really like exciting, which is fine. They can save all that stuff for the 2.0 special program. They're gonna have some bullets in the chamber, you know what I'm talking about?
From the original sliding area selection system to a larger map format, while also improving the UI experience.
Big W. Big W.
To the interface.
Oh my god, yes.
Proxies can now select their destination more quickly.
Please show us.
Clear understanding of new Eridu's.
Show us, please. Ah, bro, you can't tease me like that. Ah.
Episodes and the basin stories are relatively independent story units. The current narrative structure results in weaker connections between plot points, resulting in a disjointed viewing experience. In future versions, we will merge special episodes and facing stories together, putting more focus on developing the connection between the various.
That's good. I like that, because the filler patches do just kind of feel like filler patches.
We will also steadily update the main storyline with each version, while ensuring that we do not compromise on its narrative quality. In addition to ongoing gameplay improvement, our team has also been constantly exploring the idea of bringing Zenless on Zero to users.
Oh, here it is.
What I can reveal right now
Xbox.
Zenless on Zero is being prepared.
There it is. Straight from the horse's mouth. Hey, I'm a big Xbox player, so honestly, that's massive news for me. And there's a whole audience that still hasn't even played ZZZ.
Combat design significantly diminishes the presence of the characters other than the main DPS. What should be a 3-person tactical squad feels more like a solo operation.
Dude, it really does feel like a solo operation.
In Season 2, we will enhance the functionality and performance of non-DPS characters. For example, when agents are switched out, they can still remain on field and contribute to combat. Thus, there's a visual indication of their combat performance, while not affecting the player's control of the on-field agent. Another possibility is adding new attack and defense mechanics for enemies. Specific moves might require specific counter strategies that require teamwork from different characters.
I think I would have to see this in action. I do like the fact that they're making off-field units have some other functionalities. Yeah. Fair enough.
Others might make an appearance in the version 2.0 special program. However, the ultimate goal of these optimizations is to enhance overall synergy between characters.
Okay. All right.
Both combat and visual experience to the next level.
We'll see what they got cooking for a Special 2 program. Special 2.0 program.
To sum up, in our future development plans, we are aiming to optimize events in 3 aspects. First, we'll continue improving on existing game modes.
Good.
Such as Grand Muscle Advance.
Yes, dude, the Bang Boo event was peak.
To make them more fun for players.
Tower Advance was okay.
At the same time, we'll be rolling out more exciting new gameplay. In future versions, we might see casual duels between bamboos, or even get to control a giant bamboo in combat. Besides events featuring our adorable bamboo, we will also introduce some slow-paced, relaxing events to enrich Proxy's everyday life outside of the main story, such as spending joyful moments with agents at hot pot restaurants, movie theaters, and more.
See, that's fine. Like I said, not everything has to be endgame focused. Just make it fun. That's all we care about. It's a gacha game. Are there any plans in the future version regarding characters released earlier in the game?
Every character is the result of our team's blood, sweat, and dedication. Our team has put in quite a bit of effort to ensure characters are relatively future-proof and have long-term value.
Yes, that is exactly what we want to hear. We don't want power creep like in Honkai Star Rail. Bro, I swear to God, if they bring up global passives in ZZZ, I will drop that game so fast. I'll probably drop all Hoyoverse games at that point.
Facing a character's charm isn't just about mindlessly beefing up their stats. While maintaining each character's unique traits, we will strategically enhance their unique traits.
Holy Hyper
rather
Beam.
than just simply boosting their damage output. For example, we'll supplement or even rework certain skills and their effects.
They're thinking about reworking other characters?
Besides that, we'll also consider each character's role very seriously. While strengthening the characters, we will also take into consideration their compatibility with other characters in future versions. In terms of storytelling, we hope that our characters, even those have already been released, can showcase their own unique charm. In version 1.7,
yep, so 1.7, they already confirmed that.
Scenes between Lycan and Hugo. These interactions are crucial for the character's emotional investment in the long run. We hope that every character can find a purpose that belongs solely to them in different corners of New Everton. Although it might be challenging to do this well, we'll continue to work hard to create more meaningful relationships between characters and players, or even take their bond to the next level.
What else can you tell the players?
As a new team, we've admittedly fell short in the earlier stage in terms of both narrative and gameplay elements.
That is
We've
true.
been working hard to
Because they only started in July, I believe.
incorporating feedback from proxies and optimizing our content. Thank you, proxies, for your continued patience, feedback, and support. In future content updates, we will prioritize ensuring content quality and humbly continue to welcome feedback and guidance from our proxies.
Good. It is nice to be heard for
We hope
once.
Season 2 will bring proxies a more complete and smoother experience. If you encounter any issues with gameplay experience, we hope you will share more feedback through the official community channels. Your feedback and suggestions are crucial for our future content development. See you next time.
Jenna. I guess that's all she wrote. Very interesting. So it would appear that this is just kind of like a small tease of stuff to come, but they didn't really share a whole bunch other than the fact that 2.0 is in fact around the corner. they did promise some stuff like, hey, we're going to tighten up the narrative experience, just kind of like pretty broad with what they said. But something that I am very pleased with was something around right here when they were talking about, hey, we are considering reworking old traits and characters in the past. So that is good. We don't want power creep because that honestly kills all hype for really the game. Just whether if there's a character coming up, then we just gonna slowly be disinterested because like if I'm gonna pull on a Miyabi and then I know that in 6 months times they're just gonna be a super Miyabi, then I'm not gonna be as inclined to pull on Miyabi, even though I really like that character, because they're just gonna keep boosting the inflation. Like I think I heard the other day that like shield defense HP inflation is already starting to rise up, so they need to like be careful on that because we're keeping our eye on that. But yeah, so 2.0 Zenless Zone 0, we will be there, and they did confirm that we are getting an Xbox release, which I certainly will be playing a lot. So we do got the version 1.7 special program coming this Friday, I believe. But I will make sure to cover all of that news and version 2.0. And if they keep it up, 3.0, 4.0, and so on and so forth. So if you want to stay up to date with everything gacha, especially ZZZ, then subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time. Later.